pushing 4 o'clock right now with the way the sun's sitting. Should be a real easy start on the truck. I had it running a couple hours ago. Oh yeah. Let's leave it on heater. So we got the new fan installed. Just finished cleaning everything up. We're gonna test drive it. Well, that blows a bit more. That's blowing a bit more. That's okay. Yep. There's an interior screw up here from something. We do have airflow even on the lowest setting. It's still moving some air. Turning it off. So yeah, it's moving air. Just can't feel it. Interesting. Smelling electrical. Might just be the exhaust on the truck though too. We don't really need the heat right now, so we'll just nothing's getting warm on the switch that I can tell, so running, battery's charging. She does drop quite a bit when I go into high speed though. So, yeah, we'll have to check it when we get home. Lights are on for safety. Christmas lights are on, so it's about 4:30 right now. 4:15, 4:30, I think, so we're gonna have the timers set to turn them on. Let's go this way. What the heck? We're gonna run into downtown Lake Stevens. We'll drop off Dad's birthday card. Let's not hit the dude walking in the street here. Wide berth. Hope everybody had a fantastic Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever it is that you do celebrate. And if you don't celebrate, then golly gee whiz, hope you had a pretty good day. I myself drove rode with Kevin a couple hours south to visit with the parents and the other brother. Spent a couple nights down at their way. There goes my neighbor with his loud Harley. Like I'm one to complain with my old loud truck. Snow right on Pilchuck over there. So the day was gorgeous. Wish I would have got outside a little bit earlier than I did, but I've been doing a few things inside this morning. And then last night when I checked the weather, today and tomorrow are supposed to be really nice. When I checked it a little bit ago, only today was supposed to be nice. So I'm hoping to get out tomorrow work on the wipers for the Jimmy. Want to get that squared away so I can start driving that truck in all weather. And then I can swap that fan motor over as well. Maybe we'll actually do an install on that tomorrow or the next day or so, because that should be a direct swap. This one we had to modify because the squirrel cage, the bird cage, whatever you call them in your part of the woods, the little circular fan blade portion, was different. But we got it figured out. It took, I don't know, a couple hours. Little cheesy quote-unquote machine work. Grinding, filing, thread cutting. But if you're not going for 100% precision, it is possible to make do. Oh yeah, we got warm air coming through. The electrical smell may have just been brand new motor too, spinning up. I think what I'm smelling now is the raw exhaust, and then a couple of people are burning around here, so. Yeah, the voltage drops a bit when it's on high, so I'll have to check the switch. It's not feeling warm. There's a resistor on the lower box itself that I think I've replaced once before. Got the fan on low right now. It is blowing a little bit of light air. It's just that new motor's so quiet I couldn't tell. Truck's running good with fresh fuel in it. Lights are flickering as usual. Evening time, sitting in here in Lake Stevens. Red on the cross. Turn gets the green, and we'll get the green next. And a 35, and I got some bozo on my back bumper. Go ahead and try to push me. I'm going to start slowing down now. Clear on the left, nobody merging from the right. Down by the waterfront, see what's crack-a-lacking down there. What is today? 29th of December, 2019. I smell a wood fire. And another fantastic roundabout. Turn signal on because we are turning off the main route. My buddy went straight. So no more tail gears. 25. got any big plans for New Year's Eve? I myself am not doing a gosh darn thing. I never do. Little fart around the house. Probably put a couple of movies in and turn the volume up so the cats aren't so freaked out with all the fireworks that are going off. Watch my speed here. I'm up to 30 and a 25. This truck behind me is coming up real quick. It's a nice little downhill slope here that always brings your speed up. Got a couple of Jimmy videos done. I haven't scheduled them at all. Need to get on that. $29, $28, $27. Glass smooth water out there tonight. Mountains and all their snow. Actually, I think that's Pilchuck on the right there. I don't know what that big one is in the background. But they got snow on them. Far behind on our snow accumulation for the year, but the year is still new. $27 and a $25. Just tearing along. Get back home, reheat some Christmas ham and some of the fixings I got sent home with. That'll be dinner for tonight. Went to an aunt and uncle's place yesterday with mom and dad and one of the two brothers. Not the YouTube brother. Fire department's got a headlight out. Here's the megalopolis of downtown Lake Stevens. Is megalopolis even the right word? The newer Chevy to cruise by. Through the bumps. Office is just up here on the left. Hopefully they got a drop box out front. Yes, they do. Get this dropped off and mailed. Back in a sec. Come on. I don't want to leave it running. There it is. It's that high idle. Alrighty, back in a sec. Literally, that was about 15 seconds. For the van to pull up in front of us there with his missing red light cover on his upper left clearance light. continue our drive and head back home now. That was the sole purpose for getting out. We got heat coming through. You know, actually on the medium speed is about what the old fan motor blew at. And it's putting out some warmth. A little bit down by my feet too. Make this thing just a little bit more enjoyable to drive in the colder weather. I might just get everything dialed in under the hood. Somebody left a comment the other day on the last video about the accelerator pump and whatnot. This was a brand new carburetor. It's always done that. Not saying that it doesn't need a rebuild already, but with the ethanol fuel, it doesn't have a lot of miles on it, but it's got 40 years of wear and tear. Sitting is real hard on a vehicle. It's worse than driving a ton of miles. Things lose lubrication and wear out. Well, my distributor had a little bit of play in it. Back when I did the intake manifold. So probably benefit from a new distributor. Definitely benefit probably from the timing gear change. But I think I'm just going to run it for a while. Because I know if I do those, then I'm going to want to upgrade the power a little bit. Cam and heads. Knows what the internals really look like, and it runs good. But again, 89,000 miles on the odometer. One thing to take into consideration too is this is only a 3-speed transmission. A lot of your newer vehicles have 4-speed automatics, so they have lower RPM. So when you count the revs that this motor's turned, it's probably the equivalent of a newer truck with 140, 150, 160,000 miles. Not saying that this thing's wore out by any means, but she's still got a lot of life left in her. Pulled everything I've put behind it. Just not the fastest thing on the road. And I like it. Impressive sunset this evening. I think there's some clouds probably off the coast that are interfering with the light, so we're not getting all the deep colors. Tomorrow's supposed to be mostly cloudy, chance of showers. Still supposed to be upper 40s, mid to upper 40s. Like I said earlier, hopefully we can get out and mess with the Jimmy. And that fan motor swap, that'll literally be 5 screws, swap the wire, and gone. We'll have to fire that thing up. do a comparison on that fan motor too. Not a ton of Christmas lights out. Started taking them down too. That one looks nice. All the lights are in a perfect straight line. Detours for, but road closed through traffic. Yeah, let's try it anyway and see what happens. See what's going on up here. Yeah, it's closed. We're not going to take it. Some people driving around, but let's go through this neighborhood. I don't think I've ever driven through this neighborhood. Let's see what happens when we go straight. That looks like a cul-de-sac on the left. This is a cul-de-sac up here as well, so I got a nice view of the lake here. There, a little side detour. We're not going to go back around the lake. We'll just get back out on the road here and go straight. We won't make the left up on the side street. Go down into Machias. Make a longer video for you guys. Now they're supposed to start work on the park here soon. I think 6th of January is the end of the comment period for the public, and then shortly after that I think they've got it scheduled to start the reconstruction. So yeah, we're going to just go straight, take us down towards Machias. Follow the detour route, like we should have done in the first place. start right here. I go down to the next stop. It's going to dump me down into Snohomish. A bit longer of a drive to get home. Down here the other day in one of the last videos. Over that white Mercury sitting on the side of the road there. .15-mile-an-hour turn. Up another hill. Yeah, what do we got? Only 2 more days of this year. And then it's 2020. Thunk. A fifth of the way through this century already. What do we got planned for 2020? Well, I want to button up the Jimmy. That shouldn't take a whole lot. Almost there now. I was hoping to have the Oldsmobile frame built by now, but Kevin's overtime schedule, that just didn't really come through, but no worries there. I spent way too much money on the Jimmy, so it's kind of nice to not be dumping a lot of money into something, although I shouldn't need a ton of money right now for the old ones. Got most of everything I need except for the shocks. Go for the right, good, required shocks for that lowered spring kit, and it's going to be expensive for shocks. Don't have tires yet either, but not too concerned with that. Let's go ahead and jump over in the right lane here. Chuck hole. I think the dude behind me was planning on me trying to pass everybody because he's on my back bumper again. Take 9. What the heck? This thing a shot of RPM for this trip. Come on, traffic. Let's go ahead and start pulling out. Look how this lane's going to end. That's a good little drive. Should have taken the Jimmy, but really want you guys to see how well that truck's doing just yet. I gotta finish up all those other videos. Definitely a lot darker in real life than it's showing on the screen there. These cameras do pretty good with lower light levels. Wiggle our way back home. Probably put the fan video up for tonight, and then maybe I'll throw this one up tomorrow. Let's see what I can do with Jimmy for tomorrow, because that could be two videos, and then need to get on the rest of the Jimmy videos. The choke's not on right now. You can tell by the rougher idle. Not as bad as it was with bad gas, thankfully. Pay week this week too. Got paid, worked one day, took a week off. Still got all this next week off, so I get paid on Thursday. That's kind of nice. No overtime on it, but actually, yeah, there will be. What, 2 hours overtime? Maybe 4? Maybe it's 4 hours overtime on this next check. Go back on January 6th, the Monday. That's a line move night, so that'll be overtime. And that'll put the next move on Thursday. Just the last day of that paycheck, so that'll get a little bit of overtime too. My 6 to 8 hours of overtime, I get a paycheck now. Let's make a right here and sneak in the front door. Hardware's got all their Christmas lights turned off. I don't know what just made me think of it, but scramble up some eggs with that Christmas ham. That'd be really good tonight. I know I got eggs in the fridge. Bread for toast, though. Oh well. I don't really feel ambitious enough to go buy a loaf of bread, so I don't know. We'll see when we get home. Yellow on the cross traffic. I think the turn lane on the opposite side gets the green first. Yeah. We get to sit here for another minute or so. It's showing up on the camera, but that Walgreens over there, it's not. Their pharmacy sign's been flashing for probably the last couple of years. Fix your signs. Rough road. Kevin was telling me that he read somewhere that we're not getting a roundabout there at the Highway 9 interchange. That they have to buy up so much land to put it all in and kick out Burger King and whatnot. So they're probably going to go into the underpass. Highway 9 would drop down below 204 there, which I've got to look into that a little bit more. That would be my preferred interchange. Of course, with us shutting down the overpriced car tabs, they put a damper on projects like that. We'll see. Alrighty, home sweet home. Don't know where the neighbors are. They haven't been there with any of their vehicles for a couple of weeks now. Garbage cans are still left out. I may have to borrow those this next garbage day. They haven't been picked up yet, so I'm assuming they're still paying for their garbage service. Swing it this way a little bit. Okay, well, thanks for tuning along, riding along, tuning in. Oakley dokley there, neighborinos, YouTuberinos. Lights off. Fans working. Put her on low. We're gonna check underneath the hood. That's not the hood, that's the parking brake. That's the hood. Just to make sure, see? The choke wasn't set, so the idle was right. So it didn't diesel. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna look underneath the hood, make sure things aren't warm under there, and we'll catch you in the next exciting episode. Y'all be good. Bye-bye.